Don't cross them lines. What you like, what I like. Why can't we both be right? Attacking, defending, until there's nothing left worth winning. Your pride and mine.
This week there's like no other feeling you get. Like the whole year, this is like the best week out of the summer, you know? Jesus, this is hard. Okay. Amanda's killing me. I'm sorry. The controller.
Alright, so we went to Nashville, Tennessee. This is a place that we've never been on a mission trip before. So it was something different, kind of a new part of the country that we haven't ventured into. So it was a blessing to get to work there. Nashville is just a beautiful city, but to work in the inner city is always a blessing to get to work with people that are in great need of home care.
Okay, so we're about to head to Nashville, Tennessee to do our high school mission trip 2015. Not quite sure what the work sites are yet, but they're going to be awesome.
I am so pumped up. I just feel the adrenaline coursing through my veins. I can't get more excited. On another trip with John Cravens, it doesn't get any better than riding with John Cravens, as long as he's got his GPS. That's my This is our last trip together. We've been doing these trips for so many years, going all the way back to San Antonio, when we built the wheelchair ramp and we confirmed it's still standing despite Elizabeth's engineering misfeats.
Yeah, it's on my desk.
This was fun. You're going to miss me in Texas Tech. I know you're going to miss me.
Good morning. All right, I'm going to make sure we have everybody here. Tim, James, Evan, Smith, Chloe. All right, okay. All right, so we have a long road ahead of us, guys. So we're going to be patient. We're going to train. Every driver is going to switch at lunch, at least for the afternoon. So keep that in your brain as we get closer to our lunch stop. Most likely as we're getting a little close to Little Rock. Okay. We are in no hurry today. We're going to take our time. We've got all day to travel. We've got 6 vans going with us, and we've got a great group of adults. All the adults are here. The band will be joining us later tonight, and I'm real excited about this new adventure for us. There's about 67 of us all together, which is a great group. That's band, adults, youth, everyone. But this will be our biggest senior night that we've had, I think, in the existence of senior nights, and so that's exciting too. So we've got a great crew with us.
Well, we're about to blast off. It's always good to get sweaty before 7 a.m. Get that out of the way.
This year we stayed in a downtown church, which was unique in itself, just with parking and all that. Just being in the middle of downtown was really cool and really different, which made this trip pretty unique. We worked with St. Luke's Second Baptist Church in the inner city part of downtown Houston, downtown Nashville, and there was a lot of great need in that neighborhood, and so we were able to really participate in some projects that were that would normally be too big for us. But because of the adults and the chaperones that we took with us, we were able to. I don't think there was anything that we weren't capable of. So that was a huge blessing in itself. And we had a group. We had a group painting. We had a group building a wheelchair ramp. We had a group building a deck. We had a group building a huge monstrosity of a storage shed, and then we had two groups that were working on a roof.
So this church down here, Primitive Baptist, St. Luke's Primitive Baptist Church, Frank Stevens is the pastor that came in about 6 years ago. The congregation was at 50 people. Now it's at about 500 members. And on any Sunday, they say they're running about 1,000 people through 4 services there. And he has basically turned this thing into a huge community service center. They're doing all kinds of assistance to the projects, the low-income housing that's not too far from here, putting in air conditioners and painting and that sort of stuff. They're running a daycare, running summer camps. They're doing a feeding program for children during the summer because they don't get the school lunches anymore, school meals. And so he's just doing great things, and that's kind of what the group that we're working with is kind of hooked up with Frank, and they are the ones I think have determined who are the people in need that we kind of are doing these projects for. So he's kind of Mr. Neighborhood right now. Everybody's in love with Pastor Frank's thing, so it's really cool.
All right, well, right now we are building a shed. It's a very large shed. It could be the size of a miniature house. But right now we're just finishing when the floor is going to be like the foundation right here, leveling it all out over here. So we've been just kind of getting nail guns or hammering them in there with the hangers over there, just getting these all in right here, leveling out the sheets, taking these 4x4 pieces, measuring them to get it all level. The whole thing is perfectly level. So
You set him on a job and he gets distracted by one little camera.
What we've been working on. So we started with actually this pod that's over here was actually over there. So we couldn't do much yesterday because we had to get it out of the way before we could start working. So we built the base frame in 3 different pieces, and then squared them on these concrete cinder blocks, and then we put in all the in-between pieces. So that's just kind of what we're working on now. And then we're going to put plywood down. We're going to get our plywood done today.
us.
This is our work site. We've done a lot of like measuring and stuff, so that was kind of the first day.
Not that kind of thing.
They're all the handlers. Deep holes. You can see down there. Okay. And then those are the posts that we put up. We're just kind of trying to like make sure everything's measured correctly and everything for the wheelchair and stuff.
Story that. Come on.
Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere.
You guys are changing and improving people's lives. Okay?
whether or not it be a fresh coat of paint on a little old lady's house or a new roof, that makes a pretty big difference. Or a wheelchair ramp, or a deck, or changing the situation at this church, St. Luke's, that we were at this morning with this. So, you all loved Out Loud today, but a lot of people are seeing the bands and asking where you're from. There was a gentleman that stopped and talked to Rick and I about football teams and Jerry Jones and Tony Romo and you know, and so these people are excited about you being in the neighborhood, and they see the magnets on the bands, and they see you guys out working, and I think it's really cool to see the neighborhood's reaction to it. So whether or not you're picking up a hammer, or you're playing with children, or you're just getting out of the band, you're already loving Out Loud through your actions.
All right, so our work teams were Pirates, the Rubber Duckies, the Sailors, the Owls, the Flamingos, and the Shades group. Those were our 6 work teams. All right, so the Sailors group was working with a great homeowner, and they were repainting her house, and they ended up doing some additional work and just making her house just look a lot better. Did some power washing, painting, and just making her house look much better than it was when they got there. The Pirates group was the group working on the 10 by 20 shed that they designed and built from scratch. And that team did a great job. The Shades group built an awesome wheelchair ramp, so this woman can get out of her house, instead of trying to get down her concrete steps, she could get down into her yard and down to where the parking is out front. They did an excellent job. The Owls and the Flamingos were the 2 teams on the roofing project, which was a pretty steep roof. And they got it done. Our group that was working on the deck was the Rubber Duckies, and the Rubber Duckies did a great job, and just really improving the exterior of this house, giving a place for the homeowner to come out, spend some time, and then some steps to go down in the yard. So it was a pretty impressive constructed addition to the house.
We have Mrs. Farmer, nice elderly lady, lived in Memphis area. Walker has a hard time getting around. Her house is in good shape, but needs a coat of paint. So we're here. We have been scraping and sanding and power washing and priming, and we'll probably start actually putting on coats of paint later on this afternoon. Tune in for a better house. Thank you.
Put primer up here to coat the cracks. And we are power washing to keep it all clean. And we already mowed. This thing's very loud. Margaret's doing great, as usual. It's hot. And a lot of bugs, of course.
So far I really like the priming because I like to paint things. I think it's actually really exciting. And the power washing is fun. You just spray the water with all the bugs that are on the house and they come off and fly off.
Oh, yeah, y'all do
fly
that
right
gloss.
off. It's awesome.
Spray each other with the power
Fly
washer.
right off.
Yeah, so far only
I've got so much water on my face too though.
I also like priming because I also like How many mission trips have you guys been on? Is this your first?
It's my first.
Your first? This is at least your third, second, third?
I've been to Colorado and Louisiana.
I think the best way to talk about this is to quote a wise king we all know and love, who once said, "Look, Simba, everything the light touches is our kingdom." So basically everything you see, everything that surrounds you, everything the light touches belongs to the Lord, your God. This is my favorite line, not because it's super deep or anything, but because it's like the literal definition of a come to Jesus. Therefore, cleanse your heart and stop being so stubborn. It's so sassy, like, stop it. I'm sure all of your leaders at some point this week has wanted to say that to you, so now they can just tell you to stop and be like, oh, I'm quoting the Bible. Praise.
We tore down a very small deck, about that big, and we're putting this up. I'm not sure the name of the guy that lives here, but he moved from Nigeria to get a scholarship. And we're trying to fit about 4 tables on this deck here. We dug a hole right over there by the door. And then Alan was like, oh, my bad, sorry, we got to fill that hole back up. We've done these 3, 4 here. And we have concrete posts on the bottom. And we put a piece of wood all around the house. Made kind of a brace. We're putting wood on top of that. That's all the deck is pretty much. Are you right on the line?
Kids working their tails off. Up on roofs and building decks and wheelchair ramps, constructing buildings. I've never seen a group of kids
Pull together this much to do so much work. It's awesome. It's really, really cool.
I think the patch level on the plastic shirts. It's that monstrous dog that's inside.
But it really starts with the adults. These adults that we have are semi-professional at what they do. There's just no way that we could do this without guys like this, and Rick, and Hanahan, and David, and Mark, all those guys, Clint, Jim. They're priceless. They really are.
Well, we've been roofing. Well, we took off the shingles first, then we put tar paper down, and then we're finally putting shingles on. And it's been 15 weeks process.
Because there's not a lot of, I don't know,
not a lot of, there's not enough ladders, and then they don't want too many people on the roof so people don't fall off.
I'm holding the ladder.
And I'm watching the ladder.
We're on
I'm zoomed in. It's pretty intense.
It's pretty crazy. And they're up there putting some shingles on. We have our good bad ones and our good ones.
James,
we're just calling it out.
You want your water bottle?
There's some tar paper.
Where's it at? Solicite though. Where's that?
making progress.
I wish this was like Sims where you could just, pick a roof pattern and click and drag across and be done with it, and that's it. That's the end of it. Boom. On to the next project.
Oh. You.
We're doing good. As soon as we get these first 2 rows going, it'll go faster. Not everybody wants to be on the edge of the roof. We're really worried that our tarps will be off this morning and there's wet paper under there. Oh yeah, because it rained last night. Yeah. They said there was going to be 50-mile-an-hour winds, and we didn't have that. And I kept saying God would do that to us, and He didn't. It worked out.
One of the things that has come out of mission trips over the past couple of years is the addition of a worship every evening. Rather than just a devotional during the day and spending time at the church, we implemented the idea of bringing a worship band with us. And so we were able to do that this year. Had a great worship experience every night, talking about our theme, what it means to love out loud. Share that love with other people, and we were able to get Jordan and myself and John Haynes some time to speak and to preach and to help encourage these kids and these adults, not only just to be the hands and feet of Christ by building stuff, but also the deeper side of it. And that is to share the gospel, also while growing in our faith.
Beloved, if God so loved us, we also ought to love one another. No one has ever seen God. If we love one another, God abides in us, and His love is perfected in us. We were known as the Way. So Christians, before they were Christians, were known as the Way, which means they were distinctively marked by how they lived their lives. It wasn't just, hey, I'm a Christian. It wasn't a proclamation of what I believe, but it was the way that I lived.
And all the projects got completed. The shed was the only one, and we got it to the point to where it was a very stable structure for the next group to come in and to lay a roof on. But the groups really came together, and the amount of work that they did just in 4 days, really 3.5, was just unreal. To be able to tear off an old roof and put a new roof on in 3.5 days for non-professionals was just unreal. And to build and to repair and to really just to create a better living environment for so many people. Everyone was very gracious, very appreciative of everything that we did, and the community really welcomed us in, and that was a huge deal. That was pretty awesome.
Today we are putting up the rails and top caps and stairs. Yesterday we finished the floorboards and put up the rails holders. And let's see. And at the beginning we tore down everything and we destroyed it, and we just put up a base plate.
Any difficulties that you ran into that you had to?
Yes, over here.
You did?
We needed to cut up
again.
A 4x4. Because we were off-centered and it wasn't quite straight. So that's one difficulty that we had.
Hey, there's nothing here. But you triumphed.
Yes, we did. We finished flooring, and it looks great.
It does look great. John, does this meet your approval?
Yes, it does.
Well, we're almost done. Collier's doing this lovely
Jonathan!
I'm finishing up the railing. We just put our platform down, and we're almost done.
Understandable, smooth, she murderous, smooth.
I hear that's not the best way to use that.
Probably not falling off the roof. That's like the hardest part.
Actually, I'll say the hardest part was probably keeping myself from making tricks off. I'm very extreme. I like to do extreme. Yeah. Just parkour. Parkour is a major
parkour
major attribute to my physical activity.
It's big buildings. Seems bigger every day.
I mean, using power tools is always just kind of fun. Using power tools, saws, nail guns, things like that.
The top.
Whatever is going on in your life, take refuge in God and worship Him no matter what is going on, and let Him fill you with joy. And I also want to challenge you to think about how you can inspire others to seek refuge in God through loving out loud. You guys are already doing that this week. You guys are the hands and feet of God out there today. And you are, through God, you're providing refuge for the people that you're helping this week.
Inspire with us, with you.
mission trips, but they have all changed my life. Every time I meet someone new, or like I meet a ton of new people. Okay, so yeah, I just want to say thank you all of y'all. It's been a great weeks, and yeah, here.
Yeah, 6 years has gone really fast, and even longer for a lot of us. We've known each other since like first grade, and so yeah, it's definitely emotional, and yeah, and these trips are definitely something that you're never going to forget, and something that you're going to keep on wanting to do. So yeah, just keep on coming on these trips. You're going to meet new people, and it's going to get more emotional as it goes on. So. And I was born into this church, and I've had siblings that have gone through these trips and stuff, and done a lot of volunteer work. So yeah, now that we're kind of at the end, you know, it is sad, but it's an amazing journey, and you'll have a lot of fun if you keep on coming. So thank you.
I've been coming to this church for about 3 years now, second mission trip. A lot of fun, a lot of good memories here. Met a lot of new people. Got to work on the roof twice, that's pretty fun. Help put a roof on families, I like to say that. I mean, just meeting the people, and like Monday, the first day, seeing the guy come out, I mean, that's just so cool. And the first year, getting to see the lady, I mean, just helping her, I mean, it's been really just a fun journey. I just suggest come out here, even though if you get tired, you're sick, anything, just experience it, have fun, work, just come out here, come do this experience.
Hi, normally I'm not one for speaking in front of people, but okay. You could say that I'm a bit of a loose screw in this senior group, because normally I don't go to this church. My aunt was talking about the mission trip to Louisiana 2 years ago, and I got interested, like, oh, what's that about? And she was like, they're doing a mission trip to do work in New Orleans, and I was like, Louisiana? I've never been there, so well, let's go. My sister also had to tag along, and after that one, we went to Colorado, and after this one, we came to Tennessee. I love going on the trips with you guys. I get to see quite a few places that I've never been to, as well as return to a few places that I've been to but haven't experienced fully. So thank you for that. Also, whenever someone tells crap about you, never listen to it. It always goes bad.
Okay, people looking at me, I'm trying to avoid as many people up here as possible, because otherwise I would start crying. It's gonna be awful. So all I really want to say is, like, on Senior Sunday I talked about how John Cravens has been like such an important mentor to all of us up here, that these past about 3 years, I think, John Haynes has been a part of our group, and he's done an amazing job with all of this, and we and all of us are blessed to have had him for these just 3 years. Y'all are going to have him for longer, which is awesome, but just having him these years, like, I've noticed that, like, my faith has expanded just because of him and Bus 7, and just having that outlet, because before we had Bus 7, we never really had something like this. It was just kind of like, we're going to hand you a folder, and you're going to do the devotional type thing that we do in the mornings, then we'll have a meeting at night, talk about it as a group type of thing. But now we have, like, music, and it's a lot more, like, you can feel more of a vibe going on, and it's just, like, you can feel yourself getting invested. And then the first year that they joined us on a mission trip was Kansas City, and Jairus was doing his lesson thing, and it was talking about how we never really know who Jesus was. He gave us all these points about how he's described, we never really focus on that. Like we focus on like the physical descriptions, but not really like all the actions, how ambiguous he really truly is, and how we really don't know the guy. And it's just like that's what really made me discover and want to learn more about my faith, is just knowing that there's so much more, and that never would happen if John had never come along with us and given us that opportunity. So I know all of us owe so much to John for giving us that opportunity. So if I can say anything, like coming along for the ministry is great. Don't forget about the ministry for us during times like this, because that's a real strong part of it, is growing in your faith and then helping others grow in their faith. And the group leaders also do a really good job of that. That's where I got my work ethic from, was over the course of 6-7 mission trips. I got, or 8 because of New Jersey. All these guys have taught me so much on how to do things and things I never would have done in my life. And so I got hard work ethic from all of them, and I can't thank y'all for that. So yeah, stick with this church, stick with this. Even if you just come to the mission trip, you know that it's a life-changing experience. So just stick with it.
Alright, so I've been on every mission trip from 6th grade on, and it's been a great experience. I think first mission trip was San Antonio, and I think there was 3 buses, not very many, and it was much fun. We just built a ramp, for a wheelchair ramp. But as it's moved along, we've done more and more projects, and the group has gotten bigger and bigger until where we're at now. And it's just been a great experience, and I've enjoyed it. So just stick with it, and you'll have a ton of fun.
I think it hasn't really hit me quite yet that this is all over, and I just feel like I'm gonna get home Saturday and I'm gonna wake up Sunday morning, like, can start looking forward to the next mission trip, and it's just hard to realize that there's not gonna be a next one. So we just have to. Okay. But these people cry. These people that you meet here are going to be so special, and they're so important to you. And I'm so excited to go to college and start this new chapter in my life, but it's going to be scary, and I honestly don't know how I'm going to get through it without all these people, but like knowing that they're a 20-minute drive down the road. I love you guys.
So I haven't been going here as long as everybody else. I started here my freshman year, and this is actually my first mission trip, and my last. So, one time there was a group of girls that asked me where would I be if I had never gone to church, and I, without hesitation, told them I would be dead, because I suffered from depression so badly and just all this other stuff, and I honestly don't know where I would be without these people, and especially John, because he was there for me when my own dad wasn't there for me. He went to visit me when I was in the mental hospital, and he went to visit me when I was going through surgeries and stuff, and I would say keep it up, and you're going to regret it if you don't stay involved with this, because it's really, really great, and it really helps you in life.
So, I've been coming to this church since I was in the 3rd grade, and honestly, I don't look at them as my friends. They're more like my family. And honestly, they're going to be some of the best friends you'll ever make. So make sure when I first started coming on mission trips, I just thought they were something fun to do during the summer and you get to go visit a new place. But it's so much more. These trips have literally changed everything. And I'm really sorry. So just cherish these moments right now, because you're going to wish you could go back to 6th grade when we were building the ramp. You're going to wish you could go back to Kansas City, and you're going to wish you could go back. So just take it all in and don't try and rush through everything, and try and just get to the fun day. Try and... I'm sorry. Just cherish everything and
these are going to be some of the best friends you'll ever make. Okay, so I'm already crying, and I'm trying to say this quick. Like, even though I didn't go to San Antonio because my first one was when they went, because those are my homies. I love them. But, like, you know, I don't go to church a lot, but I feel like these people know me differently than how my other friends know me, and that's cool, and I'm really glad that I came when I did, and that I kept coming, and that I'm crying over something that's happy. Like, I'm really not that sad. Like, I'm really happy that, like, I'm here, and I don't know what else to say because I can't think. My mind won't think, but yeah, I'm just really happy you kept going. So keep going, because you want happy tears. You don't want sad tears at home. You don't want sad tears at home. Okay, there you go.
Hi guys, this is my 5th mission trip, and I'm not nervous. I'm like shaking. Okay, so I want to dedicate all of my mission trips to the gentlemen in the back. I do not have a father, so these gentlemen in the back have supported me through everything, and it's been amazing, and they've been a father to me. All of these ladies and gentlemen up here are my brothers and sisters. They love me and I love them, and I don't know what I'm going to do next year in college because I'm so used to seeing them every single Sunday, and I'm be like, oh, where is everybody? So, guys, I love you so much.
Hey guys, I know most of you are probably, or the younger ones are probably up here, or looking up here and going, why are they crying? Like, it's not that bad, but you grow so close to the people in your grade as these trips go, just as these trips happen, all the way from 6th grade in San Antonio to now in Nashville, Tennessee. You saying goodbye to them and moving on to the next chapter of our lives is sad, but also happy at the same time, because you've gone through so much with them through the years, through all the trips, and you know that looking back, you're closing a chapter of your life, and you'll essentially never be the same again because you'll have gone through different experiences. And it's saddening because you're closing that chapter, but you're also opening a new one. These people, saying to my right and to my left, are the closest family I've ever had. I know I could tell them anything and they would be there for me like that. They're my best friends, my brothers, my sisters. I don't know what I'm going to do without them next year. Every Sunday, even if you don't go to church, it's so nice to get maybe a text like, hey, where are you if you miss one Sunday? And just to know that you're wanted or that you are missed. And going on these trips, just spending so much time with each other. Yes, at first in 6th grade, by the end of the week, you're just completely tired of everyone else. But then this year, you just don't want it to end. You want to spend every single moment with these people. You don't want it to end because you're afraid that you're going to close this chapter of your life.
So I just want to say thank you to all of the adults in there. I told myself I wasn't going to do this. I just want to say thank you to all of the adults in the room, because obviously we wouldn't be able to go on a mission trip without any of them. And on all the mission trips that I've been on, it's the adults that have gotten us all through the week. There's no way, like this week, there's no way we would have been able to build the shed without Jim and Lauren and Flynn. And it's just it's one of those things that these projects stick with you throughout all of your years, because it's the adults that help put it together, and you learn so much from all of these people. There's the adults, and then also to everyone who's sitting in this room, I know senior year comes along and you get super busy. You have a ton of stuff to do.
don't stop coming to church. It's one of those things, like we all know, we all kind of hide out a little bit there, going to youth, going to choir practice, things like that. But it's super important that you come every Sunday. You are an example for all of the younger kids, the middle schoolers, even the younger high schooler students, and it's just something that means so much to everyone else. Even if there's a week that you're just doing a college rally or something, and you're like, no, I could totally be at home studying or sleeping or watching Netflix or just not doing a college rally, which you feel like isn't really doing much for anyone else. It is. The younger kids that see you on these things, doing these things, it helps them stay involved. And so that's the biggest thing. Just make sure you keep coming to all of these events. Like Mission Trip is it's a little easier to come back to every year because it's so much fun, but it's the little things in between too that mean so much to everyone else. So make sure you come back to those. And then the last thing, these people up here, we've all been through so much together, and we've been through so much with John. We were John's first confirmation class to go through, and now we're the first one that he's had from confirmation through graduation, and it means so much that there's still 15 of us standing up here, 14. Graham would be here, but there's still so many of us that are still so involved. It's like senior year comes along, and it just means so much to me that these people have stayed by my side the whole entire time that we've been doing all of this stuff. It's, like I said, it's super easy just to drop off and be like, no, I've got other friends, I go to school with more people now, it's whatever, I have to get ready for college, I have to do things like this. But sticking with the people that have been your best friends through everything means so much. Because these people, is hiding. These people mean so much to me, and we've, again, like, since I was teeny tiny, I was running around with CK and Casey in the nursery, and we were helping, like, throw each other over those half nursery doors and running down to the gym when Miss Kathy had to come and, like, find us down the hallway, and going through, like, 4-year-old Sunday school with Bill and his little bowl cut, and it was just it's just all of these things that you can look back on and you're like, wow, these are my best friends in the whole entire world. And even y'all, like, it's not just the seniors. I've become so close to so many of y'all out there, and I just want y'all to know that all of us love y'all so much. And we hate to leave y'all. It's obviously, as you can tell, we don't want to go, but we understand that we have to, like everyone else said, we have to close this chapter and we have to start a new one. And we're all going to go on to do such great things in college. And we promise we might come back and visit. Maybe. I'll be 15 hours a day, it's just, it's one of those things that the people sitting next to you, even like sitting across the room from you, if you've never talked to them before, you're going to become so close to them. Because like this year on mission trip, I had 2 people in my group that I had really never talked to before, Marcus and Caleb, and I became so close to some of these kids on mission trip. And like everyone else I had talked to and stuff before, and you just get thrown in this group with people you don't know, and you make such great connections with them every mission trip. And the fact that we've been lucky enough to make those connections since 6th grade, it's just, it's hard to say goodbye, and we really don't want to. But the fact that we all get to stand up here and say goodbye together. It's good to see the darling stay.
You know, it's very unique for a group of young people to stand up here and be so emotional. But stand up here together. So many of these kids were together in San Antonio and Galveston from the very beginning. But they have turned out to be just great role models. Great role models for you and for the youth that are younger than you guys. And it's a blessing for me. And I know that I speak for a number of adults in this room that have watched these kids grow up. And it's very unique to get to see a group of kids grow up from 6th grade all the way up, and to see them mature in their faith. If you're here in this room, you realize how much they mean to each other, and how much this trip means to them, and how much David and Aaron mean to them.
every year it's hard to imagine youth group and Crossfire Youth without the group of seniors that are standing up here. But we make it through, and new leaders step up, and so I want you guys to look at this group of seniors, and think about the standard that they set, the foundation that they set for you guys. And I think I speak for everyone that's behind me. We love you guys. We love you so much. Good luck, and don't forget to visit us on Sundays. And we'll be watching you from afar. But know that you'll be with us in spirit, and we can't wait to see what you can offer the world.
But this group of kids was very unique. We had lots of hard workers that just really never complained. And we had kids just working all hours of the day to get these projects done. Very, very proud of everything that they did. And this trip was very unique on a lot of fronts. But the level of construction made it really unique. More so, really, any other trip that we've done. And we've moved past food banks and sorting clothes. Not to say there's not a need there, but we've gotten to the point to where we're doing major construction, and I think that the kids look forward to it, and I think that the youth come home not being able to wait till the next one 12 months later, and it's just a really neat experience, I think, for these kids to grow in their faith, to worship together, to be in fellowship with each other, whether or not it's on the work side or at the church, but to spend time in devotional, to spend time eating lunch with their homeowner, whatever it might be. It just becomes a very, very unique experience.
Know if you've other places to go, oh my